statements like that because now you're putting the prosecutor's action, however he chooses to act, you putting it in jeopardy.
Right.
Talk black to me.
Shut it up.
Because you're representing the prosecutor's office in a manner that is not sanctioned by them.
Right.
You have no right to be saying what they are planning
On doing.
to do. See, your choice of words, somebody like you who knows facts and relevant law as well as you do, ain't no way in hell you didn't choose those words carefully. Nah, bruh. Didn't mean to say bruh because you're probably a cracker. No. You using the words they're planning to drop the charges speaks to a knowledge of what they're doing.
Yes, sir.
Not an opinion on what they're doing. Or you would have used other words.
Wow.
You would have said they're going to drop the charges because they have no other evidence, they have no other choice based on that. You would have framed it something like that. The way that you attempted to frame it after you misframed it and I busted you. You would have said the last thing you said first.
Right.
And you never would have said the first thing you said because you know facts and relevant law well enough to know you shouldn't have used those words that make it appear that you have information the rest of us don't have as to what they're going to do. Talk black to me. So if any relevant person saw that exchange between us, they called that fool because they know who he is.
Why you do that?
What are you doing? You don't represent yourself as knowing what the prosecutor's office is going to do.
Come on.
Whether you do know or not. You don't do that. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. So he backed off. And this other fool wants to talk trash. Huh? So this May 2021 person, Derek_champion, at Derek_champion, believes or sees himself as representing the actions of the prosecutor's office, and he's going to get out front and start attacking anybody that's calling for justice for Rayshard Brooks because in his mind he feels that he is preparing people for the outcome. In other words, he's turning up the soil for the seed of injustice that's going to be planted by the prosecutor. Talk black to me. Now, I don't believe I had a chance to say to Mr. Champion, here is what proves that you're full of ish. Like I said last week, if Rayshard Brooks was firing a taser at Garrett Rolfe's head, which justified Garrett Rolfe firing live rounds into Rayshard Brooks's back, that means that even if charges are dismissed against Garrett Rolfe because of his proper response to a threat, now you have to fire Devin Brosnan and possibly bring criminal criminal charges against Devin Brosnan because Devin Brosnan did not draw or fire his weapon.
Pay attention.
See, you can't have 5 cops run down on one suspect or whatever. I'll use the term suspect. I'd rather use the term subject. You can't have 5 officers run down on one subject, and that one subject, so-called, becomes a threat to the lives of those 5 officers and maybe other innocent citizens. And only 3 of the officers discharged their weapons at that subject. Them other 2 officers that didn't fire their weapons, you got to get them. Why? Because if the actions of the 3 officers who did discharge their weapons were proper, then the actions of the 2 officers that didn't were improper.
That's right. Come on.
Because the actions of the 3 officers that did discharge their weapons was out of fear that all 5 officers might get killed or any number of them might get killed. Right or wrong?
Right.
So why do you have 2 officers who, in spite of the fact that the other 4 besides them, meaning one of the 2 didn't fire his weapon, in spite of the fact that the 3 who did so to protect the lives of all 5?
Right.
Why did you not draw and discharge your weapon to protect your fellow officers? Same thing with the other of the 2 officers that didn't fire. This is a hypothetical case.
Right.
So even if you clear the 3 officers who did shoot by way of judging that it was a good shoot, you got to bring some kind of actions against the 2 officers that didn't.
That's right.
Because the reason that all 5 officers survived is no doing of the 2 officers that didn't fire. It was the 3 officers that did fire that saved the lives of all 5.
That's right. Come on.
2 officers jeopardized the lives of the other 3
That's right.
by not drawing and not discharging their weapons.
Come on.
Devin Brosnan did not draw or fire his weapon because he did not feel his life or Garrett Ross' life was in danger.
Teach.
So you, Mr. Champion,
Yes, sir.
you gonna keep talking that raw talk. I'm gonna slap your tongue out your damn mouth intellectually by using Brosnan. You think I'm gonna fight you over Rolf? No, I'm gonna fight you with Brosnan. See, you can put up a good fight against me if we both use Rolf.
Right.
But I'm knocking you out with one punch if I use Brosnan.
Right. Come on.
You cannot justify Brosnan's inaction by justifying Rolf's actions.
That's right.
The actions of Rolf, if they were justified, makes the inaction of Brosnan unjustified.
That's right.
Talk black to me. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Bust that all up.
Enemies kick the door in of the temple right now.
Come on.
2 of y'all go out there and just stomp dude out or dudes up. Just stomp them totally and completely out. 1 of y'all is sitting up in here with me, chilling like a villain on Pentadam ceiling. You're going to have a bad day.
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir.
Because by not responding to that quote-unquote Code 9, you know, some of us temples and mosques, we use that. You didn't respond to that Code 9.
Who are you? That's right. Who are you, buddy?
The hell are you doing?
Right.
Just like last week, I'm not talking to those of you that had legitimate reasons.
Come on, come on, come on.
But if last week I'm giving a speech like that and anything happens to me and you wasn't here, you're having a bad day.
Come on.
When I'm doing something like that, you don't pick that day not to be here. Your common goddamn sense should tell you this is not a regular Sunday meet. Ain't no way I ain't gonna be there.
Right.
Because you know there's a heightened possibility something might go down.
Right.
You don't take that day off. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
But see, you know me, and you know I don't care. Because you know I'm going to do me regardless.
Sir.
Right?
Yes.
And that little scenario that I just gave could never happen. Because if anything go down, I'm going to be racing with you to the door to get me some of that too. Word is bond to Master Farad Muhammad.
Your history show it. We know it.
Y'all all right?
Sir.
So you really ain't going to be sitting here talking to me. You going to be in here talking to your damn self while me and the other two is handling business at the door.
Come on.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
And of course, see, and leaders in the old days, I'm talking about the old days, centuries ago, one of the reasons that they led the charge of their army into the fight is because they knew their soldiers loved them so much that they would fight harder to keep anything from happening to him. So I'm diving on whoever, because y'all gonna fight harder when you see me fighting too.
Come on.
Because you scared something gonna happen to me.
Come on.
On the wall. That's right.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. It's easier to get motivated to do what you gotta do
When you see
when I'm not somewhere already safe, which means your job is already done. But when I'm in the thick of it right with you, okay, your job ain't done. You definitely gotta extinguish this threat quick, fast, and in a hurry, because your minister is in the middle of it.
Come on.
Talk black to me.
Go
Do or
ahead.
die.
Come on.
Do or die.
Come on.
So I'm not interested in you lying devils and your false claims of Rayshard Brooks creating a situation where the shooting was justified. It was not.
Right.
You keep saying, didn't I say last week that what they were going to focus their argument on was Rayshard firing that taser? Didn't I tell you?
Yes.
That's exactly what Mr. Champion did.
Mm.
That's his whole case.
That's the whole case. That's all they got right
Firing of the taser.
there. Yeah.
Nothing else.
So one of them damn fools used that on me. Talking about he fired the taser at an officer's face. I said he fired the taser at an officer who was firing a taser at him
Yes, sir.
in violation of department policy.
That's right.
Hello! I'm running away. I'm not attacking. I'm running away. How in the hell am I being a threat by getting the helly on?
Right.
How? I'm running. The wrestling and assaulting, all of that, I have stopped that and have begun to run away from you. Yes, I took the taser. Why? Because you were tasing me with it. The hell's wrong with you? Talk black to me. We start wrestling and you warn me, I'm going to tase you, I'm going to tase you, and then you point the taser, put it on me, you appear to be pulling the trigger on the taser. While you're tasing me, while you're fighting me, even then I am being so polite. I'm not saying that it was polite to resist the arrest. I'm not saying it was polite to fight the officers.
No, right.
I am saying that even while I am doing the impolite thing of resisting arrest, even though I am doing the impolite thing by fighting with you, even though I'm doing the impolite thing but very practical-minded thing of taking your taser away from you.
Come on.
Because I'm not trying for my hair to end up looking like Don King.
Come on.
Because you whoop.
All right, come on.
Negative. While I'm fighting you to show you what kind of person I am, to show you the level of respect that I have for you, I'm saying, Mr. Rolfe, Mr. Rolfe, Mr. Rolfe.
That's right. Come on.
Listen, if me and you ever get into anything, I will not be calling you Mr. Anything. I'm going to be calling you Mother Effer, B-I-T-C. I'm going to be calling you some really niggified names.
Come on.
I'm not going to be boxing and wrestling with you and all of that and referring to you in no respectful manner like that.
Come on.
I'm going to be like, mother, get the off me. You B-A-S. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm going off. I'm getting grimy as hell. Rayshard Brooks is fighting two crackers. The main one, Garrett Rolfe, and he's saying to him, he's pleading with him to stop. Mr. Rolfe, Mr. Rolfe. Then he gets up, got the taser, and starts getting it.
Right, come on.
Like you do, Mrs. Plant. He cracked me up when he do that.
Go ahead.
Because that's us. He painted such a clear picture of everything, it just made me laugh. That's us.
That's real.
Rayshard getting it.
Antics.
Now,
Antics.
Garrett Rolfe is running behind him, firing the taser. He's not just chasing Rayshard Brooks.
Trying to hurt him.
He's firing what the white man says Georgia law identifies as a deadly weapon.
Come on.
Hello?
Right.
Why are you firing what you say is a deadly weapon to justify shooting Rayshard with your gun? Because he shot that weapon at you. Well, if his firing the taser at Rolfe was a threat of death or serious bodily injury, while he was running with the taser, not firing a damn thing, punk Peckerwood bastard, why was Garrett Rolfe firing a taser at him?
Go ahead.
Well, you tase somebody to subdue them when they're resisting.
Yes, sir.
You don't tase somebody to stop them from fleeing.
Go ahead.
The hell is you talking about? So if I'm running and somebody firing a taser at me, I'm just trying to get away. I am being aggressed by the officer. The officer has the right to pursue me now. He has the right to pursue me.
Right.
I have resisted arrest, and now I am eluding the officer.
Win.
I'm in the wind. Ms. Lance.
Yeah.
I'm getting it. I'm like Richard Pryor. I turned my head around backwards, got low.
Woof. Don't run.
Getting little on him.
You got the right to pursue me.
Right.
But what you don't have the right to do is to shoot me.
Come on.
Not only do you have a right or not have the right to shoot me with your weapon, your duty weapon, you also don't have the right to shoot me with that taser.
That's right.
Because it, like your duty weapon, is a deadly weapon. You are using deadly force to stop a fleeing subject from fleeing just because your punk peckerwood white legs wasn't strong enough or long enough to catch that nigger.
Come on.
Why you call Rayshard Brooks a nigger? Because I'm talking about him from the mind of Garrett Rolfe.
Come on.
To me, he's brother.
Come on.
But to Rolfe, he's nigger.
Come on. Facts. Yes, sir.
You have that racial stereotype that blacks have certain legs that allow them to run faster with whites, and you wasn't going to catch him, so you shot him in order to catch him. First, you tried shooting him with your taser, which is so against police department policy, and every one of you damn no good pieces of you know what that say it's not, you're a liar. He was not supposed to fire no taser while that brother was running.
Come on.
But he did it.
He did it.
Because he's a devil.
He's the devil.
He didn't want that black man to escape. The minute Rayshard started running, the natural predatory instinct that a white man has for a black man, it kicked in.
Come on.
It's the same instinct that kicks in with a wild predatory animal in the wild when the prey starts running.
Right. Gotta get
It
him.
was that same instinct.
Gotta get him.
I gotta get him. So he used his taser and he wasn't supposed to. Rayshard Brooks, trying to stop Rolfe from tasing him, tries to tase Rolfe while running. I just want to stop you from tasing me so I can get away. That's all I want to do. I don't want to hurt you.
Right.
That's why when I was fighting you, I was like, Mr. Rolfe, Mr. Rolfe, Mr. Rolfe.
Right.
I don't want to hurt you. I'm trying to get my life together. But y'all done put charges on me. Now I got a criminal record. And I'm about to get jammed up for some stupid ish. So it just don't need to be like this. Mr. Rolfe, Mr. Rolfe.
Come on. It's all recorded.
How many blood gang members
Come on.
fight the damn police and call them Mr. whatever their name is? What the hell are you saying to me? Who you think you talking to? I just want to get away. Oh man, you trying to tase me. Whoop, let me tase you. Back you up off of me. Let me slow you down so I can get away.
Get to this parking lot, get around that corner. That's
When
right.
Garrett Rolfe realized that the distance between the two of them was getting longer,
Right.
he reached for his weapon and started firing.
Right.
It wasn't because the taser was fired at him. He fired the taser until he knew it wouldn't fire anymore. When he knew that taser was watch that video.
Come on.
Once that taser was fired, all it could be fired, he was already reaching for his gun before Rayshard tried to tase him.
That's right. Come on.
Talk black to me.
Come on.
These are split-second decisions that both Rayshard and Rolfe are making.
Yes, sir.
Split-second decisions with all kinds of adrenaline running. Rayshard panicking, thinking Rolfe gonna catch him. He could beat Rolfe. Brosnan was way back.
Right.
He could have whooped Rolfe. He wasn't worried about whooping Rolfe. He was whooping Rolfe when Brosnan was helping him. He didn't stop and go for what he know with Rolfe.
Come on.
He just wanted to get away. He only had one officer chasing him,
Right.
and he was getting it pretty good. All they had to do was keep running.
Right.
But Rolfe was trying to tase him to stop him from running.
Right.
So he turned around and tried to tase Rolf. Or that's what the video would indicate.
Right, right.
He tried to tase Rolf. But he only wanted to get away.
Right.
But Rolf, with that natural predatory instinct that a white man has for a black man,
Killed a nigga.
he killed the nigga.
Mm-hmm. Kicked him all in the head.
That's the instinct that white people have naturally. Kill the nigga.
Got him.
And that's why, thank you, once he shot Rayshard, I don't give a damn what the GBI report says. The GBI is part of the white power structure of Georgia.
Damn. Yes,
The
sir.
job of the GBI is to clear
Right.
excessive force using white officers for killing unarmed black subjects.
Facts.
That's their damn
Come
job.
on. Yes, sir.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
I don't care what they say. They use their words carefully too, or chose their words carefully too.
Absolutely.
In the report by Christian Boone, former reporter for the AJC, he says the GBI found no witness to support that Garrett Rolfe excitedly uttered the words, "I got him." Are y'all listening to me?
Yes, sir.
See, that's carefully chosen words. The report doesn't say Garrett Rolfe didn't
He
say
said
it.
it. Come on.
It says they found no witness that says he said it.
Go ahead.
So what they would like us as black people to believe, that because Paul Howard is black and he was running for
Right,
re-election,
right.
Paul Howard
Come
was
on.
sitting around somewhere saying, damn, how can I justify putting charges on these officers when my knowledge of the law, of the facts and relevant law with respect to this shooting are just undeniable in their support that it was a good shoot? How can I do that? Smoked a cigarette? How am I going to do this?
Ding.
Smoked another cigarette? Paul done went through 2 damn cigarettes. He just can't figure it out. Finally, he smoked the whole pack. And just so happened he was lucky enough to have another pack. It was hours and hours later. Then he smoked his way halfway through that pack. He done smoked a pack and a half of cigarettes. He done drank a whole pot of black coffee.
Come on.
He just struggling to find a way to create a lie that he thinks is plausible to obscure the facts and cover up the relevant law that undeniably and indisputably clear Mr. Rolfe of any wrongdoing. So he was thinking, and he was thinking, he was thinking. He smoked his cigarettes, drank his coffee, then he went in the basement and got on the treadmill, looking at his watch, seeing what his heart rate is. He just running. You know, because sometimes when you run, you do some exercise to clear your mind, he just couldn't think of nothing. And then, like in the cartoons, a light bulb went off on top of his head and you heard a thing go ding. Oh, yo, why didn't I think of this earlier? I'm going to make up the lie, even though there are no witnesses to support it. I'm going to make up the lie that Garrett Rolfe said, I got him. Do I have to move this mic and put my damn elbows in? Are you stupid? Wait a minute. I just asked. Man, stop playing. You didn't make that up. Who could make that up?
Come on.
Steven Spielberg couldn't have made that up.
Come on.
Quentin Tarantino couldn't have made that up.
Come on.
Talk black to me. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Now you done turned the former district attorney into a fiction writer of Hollywood fame proportion. Stop playing. Then he said, the GBI report, talking about Mr. Boone, he says that the GBI report found that Rolfe didn't kick Rayshard Brooks. Thank you. That's why I got assistant ministers. He didn't kick ones that are damn near 20 years younger than me, so their mind ain't as blank as mine.
Come on.
So he didn't kick him, he stepped over him.
Oh, that's what they saying, huh?
That's what the GBI report says.
Wow.
He didn't kick him, he stepped over him. Man, stop playing. Now let me tell you something that I have not been successful in finding. I wonder how many people are still with me. What I have not been successful in finding is this. In the press conference that Mr. Howard gave, there was a lawyer, I believe his name is Sean Williams, who represented 3 clients who were in a car that was in the drive-thru when Garrett Rolfe might have been guilty of criminally negligent homicide. I don't know if that charge would have fit, but some charge would definitely have fit. There was definitely negligence that was definitely criminal in what could have become a homicide if the vehicle with innocent people that had nothing to do with nothing had been hit by the stray bullet of Garrett Rolfe, who was recklessly firing his weapon. Remember, I told you, I wear a badge and carry a gun for my living.
Right. I can get trained, you know this.
So I know
Come on.
that when you are in weapons training, they tell you to keep a good eye on and a good mind on the environment that is behind or in front of your weapon or behind your target.
Come on. Yes, sir.
Let me repeat that. You are taught in weapons training to keep in mind, keep your eye on the environment that is beyond your target.
Come on. Yes, sir.
You don't take a shot at a target when innocent civilians are behind the target.
Come on, listen.
This jackass is firing at Rayshard Brooks as Rayshard Brooks is running in the direction of vehicles in the Wendy's drive-thru. Pop, pop, pop. So 2 of his shots, you know the white man got a song, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I want you, I need you, right?
Yes.
But there ain't no way, right, I'm ever gonna love you. Don't be sad, cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Ain't bad.
Except when you Garrett Rolfe.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Teach on
Right?
that. Yes, sir. Teach on that.
He hits him with 2 shots.
Right.
Stupid cracker missed the 3rd shot.
Come on. Come on.
He wasn't trying to hit Rayshard twice. He was trying to hit him 3 times.
Come on.
He wasn't shooting to stop. He was shooting to kill.
Yes, sir. Obviously. Go ahead.
One of the shots strays, goes in the vehicle. innocent civilians that were beyond the target this jackass was firing at.
Come on, teach.
In direct violation of weapons training
Go ahead.
to not fire that damn weapon if there's innocent civilians beyond your target.
Teach.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. He could have killed one of them three.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Now these were three Memphis, Tennessee residents who were visiting Atlanta, who were represented by this Sean Williams, I believe that's what Mr. Howard says. And those three clients were at the press conference.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
All right. What I have not been successful at is finding a way to get in contact with Mr. Williams. See, everybody wants to focus on Rolfe and Brooks firing the taser. Nobody wants to focus on Brosnan for not firing to save the life of Rolfe. Also, nobody wants to focus on whatever case, civil case it would have to be. I don't think it was criminal, but maybe so. No, because the only charges against the officers were the ones brought by the district attorney. So, whatever civil case was going to be brought by the lawyer representing the three Memphis visitors.
Right.
Nobody wants to focus on that.
Right. Come on.
Talk black to me.
Don't say nothing about it.
Come on now. Nobody wants to focus on that. But see, the black guy that you stereotype is stupid, I'm wise enough to know I need to talk to him.
Come on. Yes, sir.
I was all over the internet trying to find dude. And see, y'all got to stop treating me like I'm the star of the Eric Muhammad show.
All right.
When I start naming names, take some initiative.
Come on.
And go find the people that I'm naming.
Come on.
Tell them I'm talking about them. Get them in this damn meeting.
Come on. Yes, sir.
When I'm talking about Sean Williams, who represents those three Memphis
Visitors.
Yes,
sir.
And I'm saying I'm trying to get in contact with him. I need to talk with him. Take some damn initiative. Somebody watching me knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody that can get me in contact. Take some damn initiative.
Come on.
I need to talk to Mr. Williams.
Come on.
I'm not up here playing.
Come on. Yes, sir.
I need to talk to that attorney to see what the status is of the civil case that he was representing those clients. And more than him, I need somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody that can get me a conversation with them three Memphis residents that will I need to talk to them.
Come on. Yes, sir.
I don't give a damn about the GBI. I barely give a damn about the district attorney.
Come on.
And I appreciate what he did.
Come on.
But at the end of the day, I know this is disrespectful. This time I'm going to apologize in advance. But at the end of the day, even though I appreciate what he did and it was the right thing to do, he's still the white man's nigga.
Come on, sir.
You don't get to be the Fulton County District Attorney without being the white man's nigga.
Come on, it's just a fact.
And if you ever do anything outside of the boundaries that a white man gives his nigga, they will find a candidate like Fonnie Williams.
Come on.
They will back her campaign against you and run you the hell out of office.
Come on, that's a fact.
And they will bring charges whether they actually are serious and run the course of charges. They will charge you with getting funny with the money. They'll charge you with getting funny with the honeys.
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
They'll say you're sexually harassing females in your staff. They'll say you took money from an account or a fund or whatever to line your pockets with.
Teach.
So you stole money and you pimped hoes. That's the stereotypical image of a black man
Come on.
who's given a position of power. And unfortunately, very often it's an accurate depiction. You get this position of power, and whenever you become a man with power, you got women around you, yeah, you start acting a damn fool. You got all these hundreds and thousands, maybe even millions of dollars, all of them saying, yo, psst, psst, what's up? It's kind of hard for you not to be like,
Right.
talk black to me. And if you're not guilty of doing any one of those things, they're going to trump up charges that you did those things. Why? Because you got out of line.
That's what they do.
Yes, you are the Fulton County District Attorney. Yes, that is a position of power and influence. But we are the ultimate powers and influencers, nigger. Don't you ever get out of line.
It's our flag.
Because we made you, and nigger will break you.
Facts.
Right or wrong?
Ain't no denying that.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. So, I repeat, a conversation with the lawyer representing those Memphis residents who were visiting.
Yes, sir.
I need a conversation with those 3 Memphis residents that were visiting Atlanta, saw the whole thing go down, and almost got shot by that killer cracker cop.
Go ahead.
I need to talk to them, and I need to talk to that lawyer. Stop playing with me. I understand you don't like me. I don't either. I swear to God, I'm not lying. I understand you don't like me. I understand that in your mind, I'm nothing, I'm nobody, I'm not important, blah, blah, blah. Listen.
Right.
What I am calling for is extremely important and extremely impactful and helpful to at least seeking justice in this particular case. If ain't nobody else doing it, damn.
Go ahead.
Come on, man. Stop playing. What I bring to the table of this case is something I don't see nobody else doing.
Come on.
So why not help me do it?
Go ahead.
You don't see nobody.
Stop player hating on me.
Right.
This ain't about me. It's about Richard.
Come on.
And you goddamn niggas are about to drop this ball like you drop every other one.
Go ahead.
This case means something to me.
Come on.
Come on, brother man.
And I see what they're trying to do.
Go ahead.
And I'm not confident in what the hell you niggas are doing.
Come on.
Help me do what I'm trying to do.
Come on.
That's right.
I don't need to be bothering with no Rayshard Brooks. Didn't I just tell you how well we doing here?
Come on.
I'm risking how well we're doing here.
Yes, sir. Listen.
But one thing about Mr. Champion that is true, I am emotional about this.
That's right.
That case, it touches me, it gets me.
Come on.
But his lie that I'm just opinionated and don't know law or relevant or facts or relevant law, that's a lie.
We just demonstrated the opposite.
Go ahead.
Everybody all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. There's a reason that the GBI report And these Garrett Rolfe and Devin Brosnan supporters and cheerleaders are not talking about those Memphis residents or the lawyer. They quote Chris Miller.
Okay.
They quote, Chris Stewart, pardon me.
Right.
They quote Chris Stewart. They quote Justin Miller. These are attorneys representing the family of the victim. They quote them. They quote Noah Pines, the attorney, I believe, for Mr. Rolfe. Noah Pines. They quote the attorney, I forgot his name, of Mr. Brosnan. They quote the former district attorney, Paul Howard. They quote the current district attorney, Fonnie Williams.
Come on.
Guess who they don't quote? They don't quote Sean Williams.
Yes, sir.
And I am suggesting to you that the probability is they don't use him to make their case because he breaks their case.
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
And I'm not going to believe I'm wrong until I talk to him and them 3 clients he represents.